I am Taurus Speech, also known as Work, via Instagram. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Woo! Where do I start? Okay, so the title of this video is Unplugging to Recharge. The straw for me that broke the camel's back was April 29th of this year. Leaving a party with a few friends just to find that my passenger window was actually shattered and I had a purse on the floor, so they obviously got away with the purse. Honestly, to this day, I can care less about that doggone purse, even if it was the amount of money that I spent for it, because I can still replace it if need be. What was more important to me were the items that was in it. The most important item that was in it was my journal. My journal is where, that's my private place, you know, and I pray that whoever did steal it, maybe you feel blessed by some of the things that I wrote in it. But side note, for anyone who has ever broken into anything and stolen something and taken things that does not belong to you, I pray that you get everything that is coming your way, whether that's good or whether that's bad, because you reap what you sow. Off of that side note, I was devastated. I felt invaded. I felt like someone was in my space without an invitation, without me obviously knowing, and I just felt so disgusted. I literally felt violated. And there were obviously some personal things written in my journal, nothing too crazy that I wouldn't mind sharing with the world, but on my time, neither here nor there. 2 days later, I found out that they also took a pouch that was in my glove compartment. In that pouch was my social security card and my birth certificate. I had people ask me, well, why would you have your birth certificate and your social security card in your car? First of all, because it's mine. Second of all, it's my birth certificate, my social security card, and my car. So I'm not gonna question why I keep my things and my things. It is what it is. They got away with it. But I did go on a cruise and I never took the items out of my car, but it is what it is. They got away with it, and that's that. But because I had faced adversity after adversity, I feel like I was not catching a break. Bless some of my friends and my family's heart. They can attest to what your girl has been through. But in that moment, a few days later, I felt like I was about to lose my mind. I don't care how beautiful people may perceive my heart to be, my mind was not where it needed to be. I had reached a point where I knew it was time for me to break away and reconnect in a way with my creator that I never connected before, because I felt like God was trying to tell me something and I needed to sit still and get it. So when I talked to, two of my close friends and my siblings about it, or three of my close friends and my siblings about it, I got different responses from the men and the women of my friends and my family that I shared this with. And it's so crazy because it was consistent among the sex with what they said. So the women, obviously, they were very supportive. You know, I understand if you need to take a break, from social media, put your phone down for a few days, because that's exactly what I chose to do. I let them know that I need to take a break from this social life just for a few days, because I really need to figure out what it is my savior is trying to save me from and lift me up to, because I needed answers. So when I shared that with my friends, the women were all, absolutely do what you need to do. The woman that I shared it with in my family, absolutely, girl, I completely understand. Circle back, do what you need to do. And then it's so funny with the men's responses were just so different. Well, why do you need to take a break? What, is it that bad? People need you. Why would you listen? Why would you that? And I was like, first of all, I wasn't looking for your approval and your confirmation. I was just letting you know where I was in case you thought you needed me and couldn't live without me for 2 days. Okay, just a quick statistic that I thought to be so interesting, and no, this is not a video about what I'm getting ready to discuss, but I found it to be interesting. So according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, of all the successful suicide rates in the US in 2015, 78% of those who took their lives were men. This is not a video about suicide prevention. This is not a video about men versus women when it comes to suicidal rates. None of that. But if you get that from that, then all right, we'll go with it. But my point is, I don't care if you are a man, woman, boy, or girl. I don't care about your race. I don't care about your background. I don't care about any of that. What I am challenging you to is stealing away, being selfish, and knowing yourself and knowing your limits. And when it is time for you to unplug from people, from not tapping out from life, but just taking a break, because even boxers in the ring have to take a break. without tapping out, okay? Knowing when you are reaching your limit and not pushing yourself to a point of wanting to take your life. Because let me tell you something about the mind. If you do not have power and control over your mind, you can literally drive yourself crazy. And so what if people think you're crazy for wanting to unplug, to recharge? You have to do what you have to do, because I promise you, those 2 days that I took a break from people I love, even the people who get on my nerves, even those 2 days were two of the most liberating and freeing days of my life. And when I circled back to my responsibilities as a child of God and everything else and every hat that I wear, I felt refreshed. I felt better. Yes, my challenges and my adversities still had an effect on me, and I knew that I still had to face what I had to face, but I still felt recharged. I knew I was reassured that my Savior has a plan for my life. And if that took me taking 2 days off, I didn't need anyone's understanding. And you don't need anyone's understanding. If you have kids and you can't really just take a break the way you want to take a break, find a way, make a way. Don't let your kids make you lose your mind. Don't let a job make you feel like you're about to lose your mind. Don't let the opinion of others make you feel like you're about to lose your mind. Honey, find out. I don't care if you need 2 hours. I don't care if you need 2 days. Heck, be honest, I needed about 2 weeks on the beach of Bora Bora. But we can't always get what we want, but you have to make do with what you have. Unplug, recharge, and come back stronger and better than what you were before you left. Do not lose your mind. Your mind is the most powerful thing that we have. It is the biggest investment that we have. Feed yourself good things. Protect your mind. Be selfish for a few hours, a few days, whatever you need. It's okay to take care of yourself. It is okay to take care of yourself. I had to learn that I live a life that I am so blessed. I feel so fulfilled when I'm able to do for others. But if I'm not at my best mentally, emotionally, physically, what good am I to anybody? Unplug to recharge. Regain your strength back. Regain your confidence back. Regain you back. And if you still don't know who you are, perhaps it is time for you to unplug and get to know who you are. You have got this. Don't care what people say about you. Yes, we need you, but we also need you to be your best you. So unplug to recharge. And as always, get heart, do work, and push through.